come to be known as the camping ban. And as you came into City Hall today, you may have noticed a vigil on the patio of City Hall, which has been here since December of last year. So we're closing in on a year. The vigil is to request one thing of the City Council. We're asking City Council to restore some humanity to the ordinances relating to people protecting themselves from the elements on the street. And I came to realize that part of the problem is some confusion. We call it the camping ban. And just for the city council members, I'd like to point out the middle of the diorama here, this is what we all think of when we think of camping. You'll notice people are out in the woods, they've got a campfire, they've got a tent, and there's trees and sleeping bags. These are important. Like just let everybody else just briefly see what I'm referring to here. Nobody's confused about this as being camping. Well, next to this, you'll notice a scene which may look familiar to you, which we call living on the street. This is not camping. And I understand that there's some confusion. I understand why there might be some confusion, because there's a lot of similarities, like there's trees and there's people in sleeping bags. But this is not camping. The people in the middle who are camping probably want to be there. They're probably having a good time. The people on the side here who are living on the street probably don't want to be there, and they're probably not having a good time. Language is that important, that it gives us false impressions. That's what I'm here to talk about today, is the false impression that we create when we call this a camping ban. This is not a camping ban. This is a ban against people getting to have that most basic human function called sleep. And I also like to just point to the other side of the diorama here, which may look familiar to you as well. And let me apologize first off just for how shabby City Hall is. But let me just say, this is protesting. And you can tell protesting because oftentimes there'll be signs, which I have some miniatures here. And I also like to say that there's one other little aspect of protesting that sort of sets it apart. And besides the signs and the people maybe holding a vigil out in front of City Hall, you also notice that there's a concentration of courage kind of in this area right here. I'd just like to point out to you that the courage is concentrated right here.
So, Gardy, your time is up.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Could you please read the next communication?
Item 1107, the request of Mary Ang to the City Council regarding taxes on project for global, political, civic, and economic empowerment of women.
Welcome, Mary.
Hi.
And, give us your name and you have 3 minutes.
My name is Mary Ang, and I would like to request that the undemocratic restraint of minutes allowed to public matters of importance be extended as per the previous allowance. I'm here to speak today about Half the Sky, the AHA Foundation, Karma Nirvana, Bear Girls, and Women Under Siege. AHA Foundation has recently trained the NYPD on understanding honor violence and honor killing. Karma Nirvana was founded by Jasvinder Singh in England, and she's reaching out to members of parliament to help understand systems of honor violence in forced marriage and child marriage. So her hotline has been very important and instrumental in helping women who are under threat of honor violence to have resources to go to. Bear Girls deals with sex trafficking in America, child trafficking, and sex trafficking. So I urge you to check them out. And Women Under Siege deals with torture in Syria and stereotypes of the hijab being a prevention of rape.
Hey guys, I wanted to take you outside where Jimmy will come talk to us in a moment. Hi. You were there to support Jimmy in his demonstration. I know you guys tuned in a little late, but you can see it on vigiltv.com, where you'll find the streaming version, and then later YouTube.
Right.
So how'd it go? What'd you think?
What do you think?
I thought it was funny and really well done. Really good.
Okay. Are you going back in there?
No. I'm
You
waiting.
still running the camera?
Here's Jimmy. Yes, I am. Hi.
Hello. I really don't want to live stream right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's
Yeah,
what I was
sorry.
asking
No,
you. Okay, well, no interview right now.
Yeah.
Probably. Okay, so I do want to.
Give me a few minutes, maybe.
Can I take a look at that though
Yes.
before? Thank you. Thank you. You guys may have seen this before because we do have a video of Jimmy, and for anyone tuning in late, I will explain. He first began with the middle of his diorama and showed the people with the little campfire. There they are in sleeping bags in a tent with the trees, big rock. And he said, that is different than this because these people want to be here and probably are having a good time. Whereas these people, which is called living on the street, are probably not wanting to be here nor having a good time. But there are trees and sleeping bags, so maybe they were confused. And the third part of the diorama, and to explain that he's sorry that City Hall is shabby. My favorite part was a protest. Do I have the right? Yes. Okay. Because
The signs are not up.
oh, but we had them before. They wouldn't have been able to see anyway.
Right.
But there is
Beautiful
a nice vigil that's been here since December. And again,
No.
a concentration of sleepers and
Courage. It's concentrated in this area.
in this
right here.
area as opposed to that area.
It's like the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, it's so funny. I'm sorry. It was terrific, and I think it really got the message across. So you'll have another opportunity to see this diorama as explained by Jimmy later when he feels like interviewing. I'm sure this was very exciting and kind of upsetting to even have to go through this. Anyway, lovely job. Lovely job. I wonder if we could get an interview with Harry. He doesn't like to be on camera.
Oh, that's the vigil. Right here. Oh, I thought, man, I got thrown off because I kept the curtains on for so long. When I was looking at it, I did. I put the curtains up on it.
That was just beautiful. Let me see here. So, I want to point something out. Matthew, you may know Matthew. On Digital TV, he's got, in our highlights section on YouTube, there is an interview with him. It begins with the word schizophrenia. And if you look at that, it'll make you cry. Matthew is a diplomat. And he, right now, is talking with Harry Jackson. And I can almost be certain that it is about the demonstrators coming and what Jimmy had to say about the camping ban. Now, Harry Jackson is quite an amazing fellow. He had